welcome to another day of Vlogmas. Today it is day 19. I don't know how we have got here already. Today is the day of shame. We're looking back at my 2024 self-destructing list, which means we're going to have to do some unhauling. Maybe. We should. We'll see. Okay. Let's start off. Now, I did a self-destruct list in 2024, actually in Vlogmas 2023, so I'll try and link it up here somewhere. And then back in, I think it was July, but kind of halfway through the year, I did a midway check-in on where I am with my self-destructing list. I don't think I've read anything more from my self-destructing list since I did that partway check-in, so we're not doing good. Anyway, we'll go through. I'm going to have to basically pop them all up here because most of them have, well, I don't know where they are, or I haven't read them, or I just can't bother to and get them. Okay, so the first book that was on my self-destructing list was Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare. I have read that. I really enjoyed it. I actually read it, I think, back in January. I really enjoyed it. I had a good time. I'm glad that I read it. I haven't continued the series yet, but I definitely want to. So that one, good. Next, we've got Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. I've still not read this. Oh, I really want to read this. And I actually, come on, it's been on my list for years. It's one of these books that I read Circe a few years ago and it was fine, but I didn't love it. Not like the way that everybody else seems to love Circe. And that makes me worried about Song of Achilles. However, I hear so many good things about it and I think I would really enjoy it. I just am quite nervous. This video actually is going to be these books' last chance saloon. So if you want me to read Song of Achilles, comment down below. And if enough people, or if anyone really comments, then I will attempt to read it before the end of the year. It is only the 19th, so I do still have time. It's actually not. I'm filming this on the 16th. I'm going to pop these ones up on my Instagram as well and be like, do I need to read these books? But yeah, I do want to read Song of Achilles. I'm just very scared of it. Next, we had the first book in the Artemis Fowl series, which is just called Artemis Fowl. It might not have been. It might have been Artemis Fowl and the Arctic Incident, actually. I don't really know. It was an Artemis Fowl book, which I've read and I enjoyed it. So a while ago, I don't know when, I've read some of the Artemis Fowl books, but I've never read them in order, and I don't think I've ever read all of the books. So, and I don't really know which ones I've read and which ones I haven't. I'm looking over here because I've got seven. I've got 7 on my shelf. I think I've probably read 5 of them, but I'm not 100% sure which 5. And not like the first 5, if you know what I mean. I haven't read them in order. So I want to continue that series, and this was a push to basically restart and continue that series, which I did. Good. I haven't continued any further than that yet. Then we've got The Obelisk Gate by N.K. Jemisin, which is book 2 in the Broken Earth series after the 5th season. I have read this one. I can't say I enjoyed it because I didn't understand a thing that was going on in it, but I read it and I enjoyed it enough to want to continue and finish the series and read The Stone Sky. But yeah, I have no idea what happened. I can't tell you anything about that book because I have literally no clue. Even when I finished reading the book, in the vlog where I finished reading it, I was like, I read this book, but I can't tell you what it's about because I don't know what it was about. Which isn't really the sign of a great book, is it? Then we've got The Box in the Woods by Maureen Johnson. I have read this one. So this one is book 4 in the Truly Devious series. So it's after Stevie has left school. I think she just might be on a summer break. I can't remember if she's actually left school or not. And she's solving the Box in the Woods mystery. I enjoyed this one. I didn't enjoy it as much as I like the Truly Devious books, but I did have a good time. I also own the 5th book, 9 Lives, so I'm going to read that one as well. I enjoy these books. I do enjoy a YA murder mystery. So yeah, had fun. Then we got have Illuminae by J. Christopher and Amy Kaufman. And let me tell you, I am so thankful that I read this and I didn't end up unhauling it unread. I loved Illuminae. 5-star read, one of my favourites of the year. Absolutely incredible. I wish I hadn't put it off for so long. It was amazing. Nothing more to say. Then we've got Baby Love by Jacqueline Wilson. I have also read this one. I read it as part of my Jacqueline Wilson series over the summer. I really enjoyed Baby Love. I thought it was really cute. I really liked it. It was good. Then we've got The Guinevere Deception by Kirsten White. I have not read that one. I unhauled it unread. Same with Legendborn by Tracy Denon? Can't remember. Again, I've unhauled it unread. I was looking at those and I was like, do you know what? I'm not really a big reader of YA fantasy, and I don't think either of these two books is intriguing enough for me to want to read them. Because I don't read a huge amount of YA fantasy, any YA fantasy I do read has to be like 10/10 top tier. I don't think either of those two for me are going to be like the top tier books that I would read and enjoy. Then we have got The Idea of You by Robin Lee. I have not read that one. Well, no, sorry, that's a lie. I've read that one. I didn't enjoy it, which I'm really gutted about. So it has been unhauled because I didn't really like it. I just thought it was a bit... I knew it was a romance about a woman and a pop star, but I didn't realise it was as blatantly Harry Styles fan fiction as it is. And honestly, I just wasn't really enjoying it. I never really like clicked with any of the characters, and it just didn't do it for me. So I read it though. Then we have Crowfall by Vashti Hardy, which I still have not read. I really want to read this one. So again, if you think this one needs a Last Chance Saloon save, comment down below, let me know. I love Vashti Hardy. I have read all of Vashti Hardy's middle grade. I have read a couple of her like younger readers, but I don't like younger reader books as much. So I really want to read this one. Most of Vashti Hardy's books have ended up making me cry. And I don't know why I haven't read it. So make me read this one, please. Then we've got The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. I did actually read this book many moons ago when I was in Bali. So this would have been 2011, I think. It is only like teensy tiny. I could read it in just like not very long. It's 177 pages. But I'm not interested. I haven't picked it up. I don't think I will pick it up. Again, Last Chance Saloon, do I need to read it? But I think this is one that I'm okay unhauling. And then finally we have The Big Shame, which is Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. So this one was on 2023's Self Destruct list, and I didn't read it then. And I decided that I was going to keep it for another 6 months, and if I hadn't read it within 6 months, then I'd unhaul it. And then I didn't read it then, and I also didn't unhaul it. So now we are a whole year later and I still haven't read it. I do think that it is now, having been on a self-destruct list for 2 years, meaning that I bought this one 2021 or earlier. I would have attempted to have read it in 2022, didn't, so it went on to my 23 self-destruct list. Still haven't read it in 24. Like it's been at least 3 years of me meaning to read it and not reading it. So it's not going to get read, is it? I'll be honest, the reason that I picked this one up is because G at Book Roast was always talking about Blake Crouch, especially Dark Matter, and I was easily influenced. I have read, you can see I've got a little tab in it, I have read that many pages. It's page 36, which is the first chapter, and I did really enjoy it. I was having fun, but I don't think I am actually going to ever finish this book. So again, I will put it in as a Last Chance Saloon. If you want me to read this book, let me know down below. But I think these two I'm comfortable unhauling. These two I'm not yet really comfortable unhauling, and I need to read them both. But I also kind of don't want to read them, you know, it's tough. So let me know down below which books I need to be prioritising. If you have no strong feelings on any of them and you just want to let me know you are here, leave me a kind of serpenty emoji for crowful, or a bird because of the word crow. And if you like this video, leave me a like, subscribe down below, and I will see you tomorrow for tomorrow's video. Bye.